Good evening, my fellow Americans. Today was a horrific day in American history. Earlier today in Dallas, Texas, President John F. Kennedy was brutally assassinated. It is my sworn duty to find out who did this god-awful thing. We believe that the Russians were involved. That is why I have made the arrests of Harvey Lee Oswald, John Connally, the governor of Texas, and J. Edgar Hoover, head of the FBI, and others in our government. So I will do my best as president to keep us all safe. So God bless, and good night. What do we do now?
We have a lot of work to do.
You might be wondering how a communist became president of the United States. Well, it all started back in 1961 when John F. Kennedy came to me and asked me a question.
Martin, how would you like to be my vice president?
I would be honored to be your vice president. So in other words, yes. John and I really wanted to win the presidency. So we did things that we shouldn't have done. We started to work with the KGB. They wanted us to win so that they could take over the country under JFK. I always thought it wasn't the smartest idea. Then election day came around, and JFK won the Electoral College vote by 303 to 219. And the popular vote too. Thanks to the Russians. Then I told John a few years later he better start to do the things the KGB wanted him to do in office. And then he told me,
Relax, Martin. I just used them to get elected. Do you really think I'm going to listen to our enemies, the Russians? No. You're nuts if I think that. No. We have the strongest military force in the world. They'd be crazy to try to attack us. I'll be safe at that Dallas parade tomorrow.
Damn traitors!
A few years went by and JFK didn't listen very well to the KGB, and you know the rest.
I want you to pick up that phone. I want you to make these phone calls as soon as possible. Comrade Stalin demands it.
Understood, Mr. President.
We are going to go into this house and start decreasing the population.
Давай! Come!
What's going on?
Hello, my fellow Americans. Tonight, as you know, there was an attack in our country. If you do not obey me, soldiers will be coming into your homes and taking over. As of today, I will be shutting down all grocery stores and gas stations across America. If you listen to me and obey the statements I say, you will be taken care of. Remember, America, this is no longer a democracy. I am in charge now. So God bless and good night. And one more thing. I am also declaring war on Canada. Thank you. Good night.
Сука. I do not like how this Martin kills the elders and the innocent just because they don't listen to him. We have disagreed on everything. And the worst part, he is starting to kill the innocent because they do not agree with him. Do you know how that makes him look? Do you know how that makes me look? Do you know? Do you really know? Because the issues I've had is, he is killing the damn innocent without any reason. He just kills and kills. He is drunk on his own power. He needs to be stopped. Me and him worked together to kill JFK. JFK, the United States President. It was all going as planned. Until he got drunk on his own power. And the worst part is, I still like the guy. He has a certain ring. Look. But unfortunately, I still want to work together. And I am willing to do anything for us all to stay one. As a unit. As comrades of the United Soviet Socialist Republic. The war with Canada, it's getting more complicated, like we expected. But you know what else I don't like? I do not like how Lieutenant Dan is handling this. He does not inform me about anything. Not even about the people that you murdered with help of the Red Army. Do you know how this makes us look? Makes me look like I'm incapable of leading this army, this peaceful revolution, to save the innocent people. And the worst part is, you killed the elders. I read the report. And Martin is acting just like JFK did. Killing the politicians. I don't need him no more. Doesn't mean I want to kill him, but it does not mean I don't need him no more. He needs to be stopped. I don't know how, but I will find a peaceful revolution, I hope. But I don't want to kill Martin. I like him. But yet I am willing to do whatever is needed to help the people of this country. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes, even if that means killing you.
Good evening, my fellow Americans. There seems to be something wrong with our network. What the hell is wrong with you? Fix it!
Yes, Mr. President, I'm trying.
Are we done here, boy? What are you doing?
You have been relieved of your duty, comrade.
Неслышный в саду даже шорохи, все здесь замерло.
Привет, people of the United States of America. It is time. Your president is dead. Unfortunately, I killed him. I didn't do it for power, but to get power away from him. He's done terrible things. Terrible. I have read reports of him killing the civilian population of the United States. I do not want that. What I want is for a peaceful group of people to rise up and take this country back to greatness where it belongs. Unfortunately, he was not one of those people. He killed the innocent, the elderly, the young. He did not discriminate. He took my men, which I trusted him with, to do these acts. I am ashamed of what my men had done, and I made it clear that it will be not unpunished. They will be punished for their crimes that they have committed, and they will be trialed and, if need to be, executed by the people of the United States government. Until this time, I will be the standing president of the United States of America, until we can get this all solved. And the war with Canada as well. Good night, people of America. And please, be safe. Don't be stupid. Believe in the idea of a better United States. Glory to Stalin.